Good morning. We're back here at the house. Had another good night in the house. A lot of rain yesterday afternoon into the evening. A
I don't know
lot
if
of
they
rain.
can see it in the back, but I can see
Um,
some water in there.
we got some standing water over here and stuff. And we got Ed's out here doing some putting some gravel down and stuff. Um, we're having. Hopefully they'll get here this morning. We're having the ceiling put in the master bedroom and the master bathroom, and they've also got to come fix a couple little things, some vent pipes and stuff. They need to fix a little bit for it. So it's a little bit cooler this morning. I mean, it's not cool, but it's cooler than it normally is. Um, as you can see, there's a lot of mud and stuff around, so you got to watch where you're walking. And I'm sure the sun, once it gets boiling, it'll get nice and humid today. We got our guard dog over there on the steps. Yesterday, Ed and I came out and we built it's a temporary door for the pump house, but it actually turned out pretty well. It's pretty tight door, but it's just made of scrap materials that was laying around. We have some of the metal from the roof, a little bit of phenolic board, and then cocoa lumber. But it's pretty tight. It's we have the frame and then the door itself, and so at least we've got that enclosed now. And I'm sure we'll find some other things to do with some of the scrap that we have around. He's been filling in where we've had a little bit of where the rain has collected and sunk the dirt down a little bit, compacted it a little bit. So we've been putting some dirt in there around the house. Haven't had any issues as far as water collecting right by the house, which is good. But we're still putting some stuff up just to make sure. And Ed's over here digging holes again.
That's for the
I
water,
know
right?
it's for the drain.
The
It's
drain.
for the one that goes across. Um,
Well,
so
it's the best time to do it.
yeah, it's wet.
It's
It's
wet.
wet. Um, so hopefully we'll see the workers showing up here pretty soon. I know that they were busy pouring concrete on another site yesterday, so hopefully we'll see them, at least a few of them, rolling in this morning and get this ceiling going and get the vents fixed. So, but other than that, I mean, everything's going pretty well. We're gonna probably end up running and grabbing some more pipe and stuff, and um, just start doing a few things around here. Just we're getting rid of the piles of dirt and stuff, and I can't do it right now. It's just too wet. But we're gonna put a drain in here. I'm gonna dig out the middle of it, and it's gonna slope in from both the house side and the outside here down into the middle. I'm gonna put a pipe in there with a bunch of holes, and I'm gonna run it. It's gonna angle down towards that end, and we're gonna punch a hole through that wall and create a drain over there, so we have natural drainage here. Because we're gonna put all that white sand gravel in here. I know that I've mentioned that before, so that way we're not gonna have a lake here. So we'll have a way for the water to get out of here, because right now there's no way for the water to get out. So we'll get it so that we can get that water flowing away from here. And then once we have that, we'll buy a bunch of the concrete pavers, make kind of a little pathway in here, and then we'll start putting some plants and stuff. And the rental that we were at before, the lady over there, she's got some really nice plants, so I think we're gonna buy a few from her and put them up here. So it's just a little bit at a time. We've got tons and tons of stuff to do, and but we've got time. The house is up. We're in it. We just got to get a few things taken care of, a few things fixed, and but it's comfortable. It really is a comfortable house, even though we're not totally finished on the inside. We don't have what we want necessarily inside. It's still comfortable, so and that's what we wanted. So this is our retirement home. So this is overall, it's really good. It's quiet out here and everything else. So with that, we will be back later, and we'll give you an update on today's happenings.
So, so this piece of property right here was a rice paddy before
At one time.
at one time, and they had the what do you call that? A canal irrigation that the water runs from one the irrigation that runs from one piece of property all the way to every field here. But since we got this land and we have it, um, what did we do with this? We graded or something?
Yeah, we basically just
We
filled it. Basically,
we lost
turned it
that
over.
part. We lost that canal here on this part, so now we have to do it again. Just to have the water
So the water will run.
keep running on to that connection there. So they are starting on working in the um, ceiling now. So we had to take all our things here in the master so they can work as freely as they can. That's what they're doing now. I don't know if you can see this metal. What do you call that?
Those are C channels.
C channel.
Yeah, the C channels put up,
They're doing it.
and then the hardy flex should go under those.
Yeah. So I think we're at day 78. We're really not sure now.
All kind of, since we moved in here, it's kind of all blended together. So
We lose track of days that we um, stop filming because it's like we
for a
took
few days we didn't have.
yeah we took 2 days off
do any filming.
from vlogging filming, so it's still a lot of mess as you can see.
So
But we'll hopefully they get to finish it today.
oh, the way they're going, it'll be done too.
Yeah, so we'll go back to you again later. So the workers' lunch today is some fried pork belly with sautéed cabbage in tomatoes. So that will be our lunch. their lunch break. They're on a break right now, so after they put all the support, I don't know what you call all those metal parings. I don't really know, but they started to put the hardy flex now, and they will probably get to finish it until tomorrow, I would think, I would hope. But because they still have to do all the pin lights, and then they still have to do the vent for the two bathrooms all the way out, because we can smell sewer gas in here, and that's not good. So yeah, that's the update. Looking good. Look. So I really can't go inside, but that's how it's looking now. Here you go. Finally, we're gonna have a ceiling here inside, but I have a lot of cleaning to do. But it is what it is.
All right, good morning. It is a little bit before 7. We're waiting for the workers to arrive. We've got the ceiling going on in the master bedroom and the bathroom. And that's going to be pretty much the only ceiling that we have in it for right now. But that will be sufficient for us for a while. And then we're going to, we have some other plans. We're going to have the security bars put up on the inside of the windows. And then we're planning on taking a trip back to the US here in the next probably month and a half or so. So we want to get as much done as we can now, and we'll go back, we'll get a bunch of stuff, get prepped and everything, and then we'll come back here. Once we get back here, then we're going to be really busy. We've got all kinds of stuff going on, and we're going to have some stuff going on even as we're gone back to the US. So we're going to have a I don't know if we've ever told them or not, but the cottage, we're going to have a little caretaker cottage built for my brother-in-law. He's going to live in it and watch after the property when we're gone. Because we'll have some animals here, we'll have Odin here and everything. So that's going to be starting here pretty soon. We'll get the hollow blocks and all that stuff for that here pretty quick. But ceiling is going in. It's looking really, really good. They'll put the rest of the hardy flex in, and the bedroom, and then get the lighting up. We've got the one in the middle. I will do it. But then they have the other, the pin lights. These lights here will go in the four corners, and then one in over by where the closet is over there. And then there'll be one more in the bathroom. So I have already hooked up one of those just to test it out, and they are really, really bright. They're good lights. I'm very impressed with them. They're nice. So we've got all this scaffolding and everything, and we had to sleep in the office last night, just because there wasn't any way we could sleep in here. But it is what it is. It was one night. We survived it, and still good to be in our own house, and getting this up is pretty cool. Obviously, it won't be painted or anything yet, but I may go and buy some of the joint compound and put in the joints of the ceiling, just so it's all one smooth ceiling, and then we'll go from there. But we didn't want any designs in the ceiling. A lot of places in the Philippines, they have different cornices and hidden lights and, you know, recessed lights, all kinds of stuff. We didn't want any of that. We just want a simple roof, simple ceiling, I should say. So that's where we are at for today, and they should be getting here pretty soon to start. And it's actually looking really nice, like we expected. I mean, these guys have been working on our house the whole time, so we know what their work is like. We know what they do for us. So it's just a little bit left in here for the bedroom, and they should be able to knock that out pretty quickly. And then a little bit in the bathroom. The bathroom's not much. We have enough steel, or enough of the they're not really steel,
Metal
but
powering.
the C channel and all that stuff, the pairings, and to put in there, we've got all of it, and we've got enough Hardy Flex. So hopefully by midday we have a completed room, and then by the end of the day, hopefully we have a completed bathroom as well. And then the vents have been fixed. The vents have gone out, and vented outside, so that's taken care of already, which is nice. And we'll just keep plugging along here and keep you guys updated with us. And we're gonna start doing a few things outside. We got a lot of rain last night, so and we're probably going to sit down and just do a video and answer a bunch of questions that people have had. So if you have any other questions, or you want some answers to general questions that you may have about coming to the Philippines or whatever, leave a comment for us below, and here in the next week or so we'll sit down and try and answer all of the questions that we've got. So with that, we'll be back later for an update.
This is what it looks like after they are done here in the room. I think they are working in the master bath right now. That's what it looks like. They're on a break.
All right, good afternoon. I think it's a little bit before 2 o'clock, and guys are still in here. They're finishing up the bathroom right now, putting in a light. They've done a really good job. We've got the pin lights in. We've got the normal middle light in. That's a temporary light. The pin lights are like can lights. Look really nice. Obviously, it's not painted or anything, but they've done a really good job. Looks really nice. And they're finishing up in the bathroom. So just want to give you guys an update real quick, and we'll let you see the progress. All right, they are done in the bedroom and the bathroom. It's looking really nice. Nice and bright. Ceiling looks good. It's not painted.
We have to test the AC now.
Yep,
See
I'll
what
have to
it's
turn
like.
on the AC. And it's definitely looking good. And then I'll end up sealing around the edges. And this guy's did a really good job. Really nice.
These are the That's right.
Yeah, it is. And that is the extent of our ceiling that we're going to have done for right now. When we get back from our trip to the U.S., we'll have the rest of the house done because we're probably going to be traveling back there in the next month and a half. And once we get back, we still have a little bit of leftover metal for the ceiling stuff, so that'll save us a little bit of money. We'll be able to do, I think we have enough to do at least one of the,
Maybe a bathroom.
well, I think one of the bedrooms, pretty close. One of the spare bedrooms. We should have enough to at least get a really good start on that. So it's really nice to have that done. It's one other thing that makes this a little bit more livable for us. Even though it was okay without a ceiling,
It's nicer to have
the
one.
cost was pretty low. So the total cost for, I know, because I know everybody will ask, for the materials and the labor for that master bedroom and the bathroom was under $300 US. So for all of that, and there's a lot of metal holding up those HardieFlex boards and a lot of the rivets and everything else. But everything and the labor was under $300 US. So that's good for me. I'm sure other people will not like that for whatever reason, but ultimately for 3 guys being here 2 days and doing a great job. I mean, like I said before, we know them. They've been here since day one working on the house, so they know us. They got fed a good lunch today, just like they always did. And, so they've done a really good job for us again. I'm very pleased with them, very happy with the result, and can't wait to get the AC cranked up tonight and get some good sleep tonight. So with that, that's going to wrap this one up for at least right now. We'll probably be back a little bit later just to update you around the property.
So I'm gonna show you what the lights look like here. Here's the middle. That's just the middle is turned on right now. So we already clean and move all the stuff that we move here from outside. So yeah, so that's the middle. Let's turn those two with the middle one, and then next is these two, and then the closet area. So that's what it looks like with all the lights turned on. I'm gonna go here in the bathroom. So, well, yeah, that's just it for today, guys. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family. And as always, join us in our next adventure here in the Philippines. Bye, guys, if you can see me.